Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a while, almost a year, since the last time I've posted a video. It has been a crazy year. I'm going to start off where we left off. We left off where I was considering the MACE procedure and the Mitrofanov procedure, which is the bladder augmentation. That's just the name for it. And so I had that in December of 2000 and what's today? 18, so it's 2017. And it went really well. It was a 10.5-hour surgery. I have a scar from way up here all the way down to my pelvic bone where they opened me up. The surgery was, like I said, 10.5 hours, and then I was in the recovery room for an hour and a half. So in total I was in surgery for over 11 hours. I stayed 4 days in the hospital before I got to come home. They let me come home early. Normally it's 10 to 14 days recovery before they let you come home, but they let me come home early. A week later I ended up back in the same hospital with sepsis because I had a UTI when they'd done my surgery, and so that carried on to the bloodstream, and I ended up getting sepsis because of it. So I spent a week and a half in the hospital. Most of the time I do not remember, but I was in the ICU. I had to have a breathing mask on because I could not breathe very well on my own. It was a very scary experience, but I got to come home one day before Christmas, and I haven't had any major problems since then. In April or May of this year, I started having trouble with my MACE, which is the bowel procedure. All it is a stoma in my belly button that flushes my bowels down and flushes them out and empties them once a day, which is what you're supposed to do. Mine ended up growing up, so I'm going to have that procedure done over again if I want to have a stoma again for that. So I'm still trying to decide if I want to go that route or not. In some ways I do, in some ways I don't, because I don't want to have to go through that long surgery all over again. And in some ways it's good because of course with my neurogenic bowel and bladder, I can't control any of that. So my cat's trying to get in my lap. No. I can't control any of my bowel or my bladder. Stop, Victoria. So it would be helpful just so I don't have accidents and stuff like that. I'm still trying to decide. In March of this year, I went to Houston to do my driving eval. We tried to do me with low tech, which is just low power steering on a regular steering wheel with a tri-pin that I hook my hand in and then use my arms. I had the muscles to do all that, but they're not strong enough, so he told me to come back within like 3 to 6 months to try again. So I go back there August the 30th and 31st. I got a new tattoo while I was in Houston. I don't know if you can see it real well the way I'm sitting, but I designed it in Photoshop. And if you keep up with my blog, which is aprilotwell.com, then you know you've seen pictures and you know all this, but I thought I'd come on and tell you anyway. And then in April I went to Wyoming for my best friend's wedding. I was a bridesmaid, so I went all the way up there, and let me tell you, it was cold. It was like 16 degrees the day of her wedding, or that's the lowest it got. The day of the wedding I think it was like 32. Oh, it was so cold. And we had strapless dresses on, or sleeveless dresses, not really strapless. The men ended up, stop, Victoria. The men had jackets, but we did not. I froze the whole time. I can't control my body temperature, which most people know. So, because of that, I get cold a lot easier, and then I can overheat a lot easier too. Sorry, I noticed something on my finger. Yeah, I'm random. So I had a ball. We went through Texas. We drove. We drove it in 2 days. We expected it to take about 4 days, but we didn't. We drove it in 2. Stayed there for a week and then come home. It was a lot of fun. My cousin ended up driving me. Haley ended up driving me. And we had a ball. We met so many new people that I just adore. It was a lot of fun, to tell you the truth. What else have I been doing this year? I started my school back to become a graphic artist. It's going to be working towards my degree. Basically, all I'm doing is the fun stuff first before moving on to like the English composition, the color theory. I'm dreading color theory. Basically all the boring stuff I'm doing last. I'll graduate. I have like a couple of my final projects, and then that'll be finished. Sorry, my blood pressure's dropping. I'm doing therapy again. Basically, I'm in OT to strengthen my arms for driving, and then in PT they're working on my ankles to stand me. My standing appointment, my first standing appointment is not tomorrow, but next Tuesday, which would be July 16th, I think. Let me double check on that. Yeah, July 17th, not the 16th. So hopefully I'll be able to stand. I'm going to use my chair because, of course, I got a standing chair. And I got my new chair a year and a half ago. And it'll be the second time I get to stand in this chair. The first time did not work out real well because my ankles wanted to turn cockeyed, and I'd stand up and I could end up breaking my ankles. So we decided to program that out and wait until then. So I've been attending a orthopedic doctor who injects Botox into my legs, which Botox is nothing but a paralytic. They'll inject all into my calves. Sorry. They'll inject Botox into my calves to paralyze my muscles in order to stretch my feet back to normal. Because of course I have dropped foot, which is a contraction really. And then it also relaxes my feet enough to keep my ankles like they're supposed to be. I've been doing that, and of course I have all my animals that I've been taking care of. I got a hedgehog for my birthday this year, so that was my present to myself anyway. So I've been taming him down a little bit. He bites, but we're slowly learning each other. What else have I been doing this year? Oh, I'm hopefully going to be in my house in December. That's our goal anyway. My father is almost finished building his house. So once he is finished with his, I gotta fly around me, of course. And then I will be able to move into mine. He's gonna handicap the bathroom, the main bathroom. He's gotta take out the island in the middle of the kitchen because I can't get fully around it. Lay down a new floor in the kitchen. He's going to redo the back porch because it's starting to rot. And then on the end of the back porch, he's going to put a building for my animals so they'll have their own building. It's going to be Love Glider. He's going to widen a couple of doors a little bit because they're not quite. I'll scrape the paint and stuff off of them. and I'd rather not do that. I mean, I'm wide enough to get, they're wide enough to get through them, but I'll scrape my sides of my chair with it, and I'd rather not, just cause. We celebrated Madeline's 2nd birthday. Sorry, I got a text message. Sorry. That's why I'm supposed to put my phone down when I'm recording videos. Oh, Lord. Okay, anyway. We celebrated Madeline's 2nd birthday on July the 1st. Jessica will celebrate Hadley's birthday, 1st birthday, August. No. Is it August 20? Yeah, August 28th. Yeah, August 28th. So she'll be a year old. What else have I been doing this year? I've been doing a lot. I haven't been blogging very much this year because I have been busy with schoolwork, and right now that's my top priority. I added a new breeding trio to my breeding program of my gliders. They actually have 2 babies right now that's almost ready to go. They don't have a home yet, so if you haven't checked out that, feel free. I'll link the Facebook to Love a Glider where you can get pictures and stuff of them. I think that's it. I am going to be starting to do more videos and vlogs, and I'm hoping to be able to upload at least every Monday or every Thursday. I don't know what they're going to be yet, and then any major adventures. And stuff, be able to film them along the way. I'm hoping to give y'all a house tour and stuff when I get in my house. This building is not big enough to do a tour because it's just one room. I have a lot of videos that I'm gonna start. I don't know if I'm gonna start scripting them because I am a little awkward, as everyone can tell. But I'm gonna start doing my research and stuff before I get to talking about it. I think that's it for now. I think, anyway. My blood pressure's dropping. So look forward to more videos in the future. I'm hoping. Anyway, I've been rebranding my YouTube. If you haven't noticed, the new banner and the new logo and stuff like that. I'm also doing my website right now, so it's a little out of whack, so if you happen to go check on it, it's still a work in progress, let's just put it that way. So that's it. I will see y'all hopefully Thursday or Monday of next week.